Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Evie DeAngelis, and I am the Senior Director of Field Development here at Tyra Beauty headquarters in Los Angeles. And tonight we are going to share with you a little bit about Tyra Beauty and what this company is all about. So you're going to hear about how we got started, hear about some of our products, hear about the life of our beauty-tainers who are independent sales consultants, and then hear from somebody who is actually working her business as an independent beauty-tainer and how this business has impacted her life. So I'm really excited to get started, and I know that for many of you, you're tuning in because somebody invited you or you wanted to hear more about how Tyra Banks herself started this cosmetics business. Well, we all know that she's a supermodel. She's also a super entrepreneur and a super CEO. And it really seems like a no-brainer for Tyra Banks to have started a cosmetics company, right? Because she's recognized for her beauty and also has wide acclaim for transforming women into their fiercest selves. So let's talk a little bit about that. She's a makeup application expert both on herself and on others. And for 20 years, she's built a foundation of trust by celebrating the inner and outer beauty of people and the power of transforming what you've got into what you want. And while Tyra has great global credibility in the beauty space, her reason for starting this company goes far deeper than just her professional history. She's achieved tremendous success in her career, but she's always dreamed of creating a business that would one day become her legacy. You know, Tyra really loves cosmetics, but to be honest, she wasn't really interested in just slapping her name on somebody else's celebrity licensing business, right? And just saying like, oh, okay, I'm just going to put my name on this and see what happens. No, that's not what she is about. Instead, she wanted to do something bigger. She wanted to do something greater. She didn't want to just be a figurehead. So she decided to return to school to round out her education and provide her with the tools to build a legitimate business from the ground up. And in doing so, Tyra began to realize that so many facets of her life had led her to building the foundation for what would one day become Tyra Beauty. And so, starting with her childhood, let's be really honest. You might find it hard to believe, but as a kid, she wasn't actually that confident. In just 1 year, she grew a foot and lost 30 pounds, and it left her awkward and teased by her schoolmates. And she was tall and lanky and uncomfortable and retreated into a shy state. But shortly thereafter, she was discovered as a model. And much to her own shock, she was able to see for the very first time how makeup could truly transform her face. And it was this experience that instilled in her that makeup could truly be the great beauty equalizer. And this is a concept that has stuck with her ever since. And when Tyra became a model, she spent years studying how the makeup artist applied her makeup, and soon she was doing her own makeup for the runway shows, and other models were lining up for her to transform their faces too. And so today, people from around the globe desire and publicly express their want for advice and guidance and, of course, a tie-over from Tyra. And a tie-over, if you don't know what that is, well, that's our word for a fierce, transformative makeover, Tyra style. But, her experience in being a model and seeing what makeup did for her and really seeing that transformation and having that stick with her, well, that wasn't the only reason that Tyra wanted to start Tyra Beauty, right? It's not the only reason she wanted to create a line of products to be the great beauty equalizer. In fact, her vision for her business was much bigger than just selling products and transforming faces. Because Tyra's always steered toward opportunities that transform lives, to help people kickstart or restart their lives by giving them the power to do it themselves. And she attributes this to her own personal story, but also the story of her mother, Carolyn, which if you're looking at our slides, you can see her family here on the screen. And like so many women of her own generation, Tyra's mom, Carolyn, stayed married to Tyra's dad for longer than she felt that she should have because she didn't have the money or the courage to get out of a marriage that she felt wasn't really healthy for herself or her young children. But her dreams for Tyra and Tyra's older brother were too powerful to ignore, and one day, Carolyn found the strength to move her kids to a one-bedroom apartment in a dangerous part of LA. And she slept on the couch, and the kids shared just one bed. But on that very first night, Carolyn made a promise to Tyra and her brother that in a year, they'd be in a house with 2 bedrooms. And that came true. But this promise was fulfilled in a less than perfect way because while Tyra and her brother each got their own room, Carolyn still continued to sleep on a couch. And so the promises and the hard work and the dedication, well, they all continued until 4 years and 4 different apartments later, she moved her young family into their dream home in a safe suburb of Los Angeles. And Tyra's always really maintained that perhaps if her mom had found an opportunity sooner, right, to create financial freedom through something that had really, really resonated with her, that maybe Carolyn's young family wouldn't have endured as long in an unhealthy living situation. And perhaps the dreams that she made come true for them, well, maybe they would have come true faster. And so it's with all of this experience and all of this motivation inside her that Tyra created a vision. And the vision would be the driving force for her company, this company which became Tyra Beauty. And that vision is this: you deserve to have the confidence and tools not just to accept your flaws and live with them, but to transform what you've got into what you want. We will be the global leading beauty lifestyle brand that breaks beauty barriers and makes people more beautiful and more powerful than they ever believed possible. Tyra Beauty sees the model in everyone. And how do we make this vision come to life? Well, we do it with some really fierce products brought to you by Miss Tai herself. And we have 3 different categories of products. We've got what we like to call skin, base, and work that face. And this is a flexible regimen, which really means that it's a step-by-step flow of products that you can use as you choose to, and maybe with other things that you love. We started with color cosmetics because that's where Tyra really first saw transformation in her life, but her plan has always been for Tyra Beauty to be a full beauty approach so that anybody and everybody can be part of this cosmetics experience. We all know that when we use products, we want every single thing we use to be delightful. We want it to be easy. We want it to be transformative. And with Tyra Beauty, every single product will be. And our flexible regimen, skin-based work that face, well, it works seamlessly together. And each product complements each other to ensure that everybody will have the confidence and tools to be more beautiful and more powerful than they ever believed possible, just like the vision says. And as beauty-tainers, the independent sales consultants who sell and share Tyra Beauty, well, allowing your customers to get the entire flexible regimen from a beauty-tainer is a strategic approach that HQ has created to help translate into higher sales per customer and higher dollars in beauty-tainers' pockets. And this helps new beauty-tainers revisit conversations with existing customers, but also connect with new customers too. So we're all about giving people just what they want, just when they need it the most. And we like to say that our products are fun, fast, and fierce. And we're fun because our products are a blast to use, from the packaging to how they feel on your skin to, of course, what they're named. And plus, they take the intimidation out of beauty. And we cover the essentials of what everybody needs. And we've even got an anthem that breaks down our flexible regimen so you know what order to use our products in and have a great time while you do it. You can play the song, you can wash your face and do your makeup. It's called Skin, Base, Work That Face. And that's exactly the name of our flexible regimen. So the two go hand in hand. We're also all about being fast because we know that nobody's got time to spend an hour in the morning getting ready, or there are very few people who actually have that time, and we want you to be able to spend your time the way that you want to. We want to save you time. We want to give you the time of your life back. And so if you want to get a full face look in just 5 minutes, we've got you covered. And if you don't even have 5 minutes, but you want to chisel those cheekbones, you can do it in just 2. And of course, we wouldn't be Tyra's company if we weren't fierce. We're committed to being fiercely innovative, fiercely problem-solving, to being delightful, uncomplicated, responsible, and inclusive, so you can look and feel more fierce by finding beauty from the outside in. And so let's dig into these products a little bit more now that you know about our flexible regimen and our product philosophy. So we'll start with the skin category, which is all about skincare. And with skincare and Tyra, she wanted to not just use a washcloth for her face. She didn't want to just move dirt around, right? She wanted like a real clean feeling. And her mom taught her at a very young age that cleaning and exfoliation and moisturization are key to not just taking care of your skin, but how your skin looks and how your skin ages. And so that's where we started. We have an assortment of skincare products, and each one is really unique. So the Clean Machine is a 3-in-1 deep cleanser, makeup remover, and skin purifier all in one product. And it really gives you that deep clean you're looking for, right? Not moving the dirt around like Tyra didn't want to do, but really getting in there and cleaning. And it takes off makeup and dirt and pollution, and also has a turbo cleansing tool, which is that brush that you see on top of that bottle, and really gets in there and cleans. We also have the secret weapon, which is a microdermabrasion wand to help you exfoliate your skin, and the closer, which is a serum to seal your skin, moisturize, and repair your skin after you do that deep exfoliation. But of course, we want to be sure you're always runway ready, and so we added something to our initial assortment of skincare, which is called the Instant Gratification Mask, which is an 8-minute mask that gives you 24 hours of results, which means it lifts, it brightens, it illuminates, it smooths, and reduces the appearance of wrinkles and other imperfections, and contours your face. And you do that in just 8 minutes. So every single one of these skin products is designed to make sure that you take great care of your skin, that you have a great time while doing it, and that you truly are beginning your regimen by finding beauty from the outside in right from the beginning of your day. Up next is the base category, and this is all about coverage. So this is our very first product in the base category, and it's called Flossom Face, which is a 3-in-1 lightweight tinted moisturizer that gives you the perfect amount of subtle, layerable coverage, and it is just so luscious. It has avocado and coconut and argan oil, which really nourish and protect your skin, as well as SPF 30 to protect you from the sun's damaging rays. And it comes in 9 very blendable, forgiving shades. So each shade is designed to work with a range of skin tones. So if each one covers 6 skin tones, you're looking at 56 skin tones right here that each one of these Flossom Face shades can cover. And that's fantastic because it means that you can not just find your match, but also reach out to a handful of customers that are all going to be like, okay, well, I don't know how to try this. I don't know if it's going to work for me. And you can just tell them it's very, very blendable, very simple, and also buildable, and will nourish and protect your skin. So that's the base category. And then up next is Work That Face. And Work That Face is all about color. But here's the thing, there's makeup everywhere, and people are like, all right, I've seen it all. But no, you totally haven't. Every single product is designed with specific innovation. So what you're seeing here is our 5-minute tie-over. And earlier when I was telling you that you can get a full face look in 5 minutes, well, I am wearing this look right now. I know you can't see me, but I did my makeup in under 5 minutes today because I could sculpt my cheekbones, I could do my eye makeup, I could do my mascara and put on a lip color, and I didn't need any brushes, just my 4 fast, fierce fingers. And they're all made with, all of the products except for the mascara are made with tie-glide technology, which helps products blend smoothly into your skin. It's super forgivable, and also it lasts all day, stays all day, so you don't even need to reapply. And if you really want to take that 5-minute tie-over up a notch and you want to bump that look up with a little bit more drama, here are 2 of my favorite products, which are BIG Lashes Silk Extension System and Brow Set Match. So BIG Lashes Silk Extension System, it features new advanced lash technology in a gel that makes application easy and takes clumping completely out of the picture. And then we've got Micro Silk that's used to create buildable length while surrounding each lash individually, so you can create volume while infusing your lashes with a conditioning primer and promoting healthy lashes. So it's a 2-step system. You've got the silk extensions and you've got the mascara, and the 2 together create beyond insanely ginormous lashes. And then I think my absolute personal favorite product is Brow Set Match, which is on the right side of this slide. And I'm just honestly always sick and tired of my eyebrows looking like sisters and not twins. And Brow Set Match is what helps my eyebrows look like twins. So on one end, you've got an angled tip, and it gives you precise application and also a wider edge in case you want to make those bold Instagram brows like Tyra likes to call them. So you can go from natural looking to a strong defined look. And it's a long-lasting formula that's water resistant. And then on the other end of this product is a clear brow setting gel that tames brows and locks them into place, which gives you a fabulously finished look. And I just love that because I can fill in my brows, make them look more even, and then I also, I'm Italian, I have really dark thick eyebrows, and so that gel locks them into place so they don't look all, wiry and crazy by the end of the day. So those are just a sneak peek at some of our products and some of my favorites and some of our best sellers. But with every single month, we offer a new feature for beautytainers and for their customers. And this month, we're giving away this limited edition cosmetics bag with every single purchase of $85 or more. And so we do these different features because it helps beautytainers have a conversation point, a talking point for new customers or to revisit with old customers. And especially this time of year, a gift with purchase is never a bad thing. But we're not done yet. We also are including a holiday gift in every single customer order this month. So in every single order, a customer is going to receive this little card on the left that's going to have one pack of that instant gratification lift, smooth, and illuminating mask that I was telling you about that gives you all of those results in just 8 minutes. But it's not just that. On this card is also a code. So if your customer falls in love with instant gratification, this tester that they get to try, which is, by the way, a full-size pack and will give you a whole mask just in that pack, if they fall in love with it and they come back and make a purchase of a full package of instant gratification, which is 8 of these packs, by the end of January, they will get a free mystery gift. And just between us girls, I'm going to tell you that the mystery gift is going to be a full-size fashion-able blush, which is one of our best-selling cheap products. But I'm not even done there because you know what? It's the season of giving, and we are super excited about giving things to our beautytainers customers to make sure that our beautytainers can really build their businesses this holiday season. And so we've also got a holiday boutique, which is unlike any other offer we've ever had. And it really is just kind of spicing up the beautytainers business. For a limited time, our beautytainers have exclusive gift sets to share with their customers. Discounted prices bundled together so customers can get the ease of gifting and stocking stuffers and just, taking the complication out of shopping and building a gift list. And you know what? Buying something for themselves too, because who doesn't like to shop for themselves around this time of year? It's not selfish. It's just normal, I swear. So I've said the word beautytainer a lot here, and most likely if you're on this call, it's because a beautytainer invited you to hear more about the beautytainer experience and about this company. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that because all of these Fierce products, they're sold through independent beautytainers who are sales representatives who sell Tyra Beauty. But they're more than that. They're entrepreneurs. They are the CEOs of their own lives. And, they really make strides, and it's a really big deal for them, and it's so exciting that they can do that. And so I can't wait to share more with you about that. So here's the thing. You might be asking, because everybody does, what's the day in the life of a beautytainer, right? Well, I've never heard that word before. I don't really know what an independent beautytainer does. Like, what does that person look like? Well, I'll tell you, okay? A beautytainer could literally be anybody. She could be a mom. She could be a grandmama. She could be a dad. Well, she could be a dad. He could be a dad who drops the kids off at school and does a few hours of work before picking them up in the afternoon. Maybe a career person who has a full-time job but finds a few moments in the day to share Tyra Beauty with friends at work. Maybe it's a student. Maybe it's somebody who's never worked a day in their life. Maybe it's a retired grandmother, right? Really anybody. We've got doctors, we've got lawyers, we've got school teachers. We have people who have had big corporate careers and are now retired. We have people who have never sold anything in their lives. But that's okay because they can all be beautytainers. And they can all decide how much they want to earn, as little or as much as they want. They set their own hours and they define success on their own terms. So like I said, as little or as much as they want to grow, as little or as much as they want to make, that's up to them. And they have the opportunity to earn unlimited income. There are no monthly quotas, no sales territories, and no hours. It's just your time on your terms. And okay, so that sounds good, right? Your time, your terms. That doesn't sound like a job that most people have, but you might be saying, well, how do I make money? Here's how you make some money. Beautytainers sell products in person, and they sell them online. They sell them in groups, and they sell them one-on-one. And all of our systems are supported on mobile and desktop, so a beautytainer's business, it goes where they go. And from day one, all beauty-tainers, they earn 25% of their retail sales commissions, and they have the opportunity to earn an additional 5 and 10% just by selling a little bit more each month. Plus, they always get a 25% savings on every single product that they buy. And then it gets better, because once a beauty-tainer absolutely falls in love with the business and is like, I can't keep my mouth shut about this, I have to bring other people into this business because somebody else has to be loving their job as much as I do, well, that's what we call growing a crew. And once you do that, the rewards potential is exponential, because our career plan, it rewards beauty-tainers not just for sales, but also for coaching others to grow, and that's where you can really unlock those big bank signs, as we like to call them. And so if it sounds interesting to you, but you're like, okay, but I've never sold anything, or how do I get started? Well, we've got your back. We like to make sure that every single beauty-tainer gets off to a very strong start with training and incentives from day one. And the very first is our new beauty-tainer biz incentive, which rewards new beauty-tainers for kicking their business off in their first 30 days and helps them to earn back their initial startup investment for their new business. And we do that with a weekly training program that they can tune into or listen to calls about, and it helps them with a step-by-step program to become successful. But we don't just stop at your first 4 weeks in the business. We continue to coach you, and we continue to give you incentives to be successful. We like to go all out for our beauty-tainers, and right now we're running our second annual tropical incentive trip, which is called Kiss My Fat Beach 2. And this is when you can be rewarded with an all-expensive, all-inclusive trip to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, but you can also be rewarded along the way. So you could get exclusive swag just for people who participate in this incentive, and we've got a training program that goes hand in hand with it too. But we don't just support you with training and incentives, we also support your business with a bunch of other things, including something that we like to call a Refer a Friend program, which helps incentivize your customers to ensure that they keep coming back and that they're also helping you build their business. So Refer a Friend program, well, it's pretty self-explanatory, but for every friend that spends $50 or more on their first purchase, your customer will get $10 in Refer a Friend dollars, and that can be redeemed only for Tyra Beauty products. And the best part is that if you have a customer who refers a friend, who refers a friend, who refers a friend, who refers a friend, you get all of those commissions, and your original customer will get $10 in Refer a Friend dollars for every single person that they refer. But it doesn't just stop there, and this is not the last time you're going to hear me say that. We also have PR opportunities like no other company out there. And coming up, well, I'm just going to tell you, the new Celebrity Apprentice, which airs on January 2nd, is going to be featuring Tyra Beauty, and Miss Tai Tai is going to be serving as a boardroom advisor to the new star of the new Celebrity Apprentice, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And because of her vast media reach, we're afforded opportunities that, a lot of other companies out there, or really all other companies out there, they just don't get. And this is a primetime national feature that gives beauty-tainers an incredible opportunity to boost their biz right from the comfort of their own home. And Headquarters is helping beauty-tainers plan for this huge PR blitz with training all December long, so they can be prepared on January 2nd to really, really make the most of this appearance. And that's just one of the many things we've got in store for 2017 for our beauty-tainers. So lots of amazing perks, lots of cool stuff going on around here, but what really and truly sets us apart is Tyra herself. She's a fierce leader who's always got your back, and really she walks the walk. She's not just a pretty face with celebrity, appeal, mass appeal that decided to slap her name on somebody's company. She's a bona fide businesswoman. She's 24/7, 365 days a year, up to her eyeballs in meetings and to-do lists and late-night takeout. She's really in it. In fact, she's been here at headquarters all day in an all-day meeting. She hasn't even left the room. She's been in that meeting because that's what's going on here. She is involved in this business. She is our CEO. And she's created this business from the ground up. She's founded this company with her own money, and she's taking as many risks as she's asking her beauty-tainers to take when they start their entrepreneurial careers with Tyra Beauty. But it goes even further than that because she's got tens of millions of social media followers globally. She continues to stay relevant and broaden her reach by taking a very savvy and strategic approach to any available media and sales channels that are really only available to people like her, business, fashion, and entertainment elite. So that's how we got the feature on Celebrity Apprentice, because of her experience and because of her reach. And the best part about it is that her motto for herself and for the HQ team, that's us over here, is to see the world through the eyes of the beautytainer. And so everything that we do is with the beautytainer in mind. Every single thing that we do, including Tyra's media appearances like on Celebrity Apprentice. But Tyra's influence isn't just about the numbers. It's also about the span of her appeal, which is 5 generations, tweens to grandparents, who she relates to, suburban moms and singles and traditional professionals and artists and models and everybody in between. And so what this means for you if you become a beautytainer is that you'll always have a conversation starter because all of Tyra's appeal is channeled into you and into your business. Tyra helps to expand your addressable market, showing that what you're doing is not just for your contemporaries and your friends, but it's for decades up and down too, and people outside of your own social circle. So selling Tyra Beauty truly could not be easier when you've got this fierce leader on your side. And what's more is that we really feel that we're the best business partner for an entrepreneur because let's be really honest. You know, it can be an average of about $30,000 to start your own business, right? If you're like, okay, I'm going to start a business today, that's 30 grand. That's a ton of money. And that includes marketing and advertising. It includes rent, right? All of your overhead is rent and utilities and technology and like setting up with inventory and all of the things that you need to do with that initial investment. It also covers your employees and salaries and benefits and insurance. And the cost can just really be astronomical. And what's even more crazy is that many entrepreneurs, they never even earn back their initial investment. So that's 30 grand that they invest and they never get to see it again. And instead, as a beautytainer, you can become a bona fide entrepreneur for $89. And your biz kit has everything to get you started, right? It's got 6 of our best-selling products, all of the training materials that you could need. It's a business in a box, a bona fide business in a box for almost $300 in value. But I am going to stop talking to you about all of the things that you can get, and you can talk to your beautytainer about that. And instead, I am going to let you hear from somebody who is doing this herself. She is a beautytainer. Her name is Monica Connor, and I would love for her to share her experience with you as a beautytainer. So Monica, are you on the line?
I'm here.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I'm just laying in the bed with my girls trying to get them to go to sleep.
Oh my gosh. Well, tell us quickly how old your girls are.
Harper is 2 years old, and I have a 3-month-old.
Yeah, and last time I saw you, you were pregnant with your 3-month-old. Yes. And we were on a beach in the Dominican Republic, and you had earned that trip for free with your Tyra Beauty business, right?
Yes. Not a bad way to be pregnant there.
Right. And so congratulations on your beautiful baby. And I will try not to talk too loud and try not to keep you for too long because I know you're trying to get them to go to sleep. But I would love for you to share with everybody on the phone just a little bit about your Tyra Beauty journey and, you know, how it's impacted your life.
And it's, I don't even know where to really start, but I joined just kind of out of a whim. Like, I had been watching my uplines and asking her questions for like 4 months before I ever joined. And I just had this gut feeling, like this is something different. I really wanted the makeup. I really wanted my hands on that Smack My Fat Lash, but I think I wanted to do more. So I literally grabbed a glass of wine, grabbed my check card, went to the bathroom, and signed up. And then I told my husband a week later when the kit came, and he goes, "You did it, didn't you?" And I don't even think he expected much. And then even my first month, I hit bonus after bonus, and I've been kind of doing it since, and it's just been so fun. And not just making the money, but seeing my confidence grow.
Yeah.
And like just this passion that I never knew was inside me come out all from this business.
It's so
according
awesome. And when
to
you
word.
joined, did you think you were going to be a leader? You're a bronzer beauty-tainer, which means that you're a leader within our company. Was that what you thought of when you were like, I have to get my hands on that mascara?
No, never. Never did I think I would earn that trip to Punta Cana. My upline kept saying, you're going, and I was like, no, that's not real. This doesn't really happen. Like, doesn't happen. Even my husband goes, it's just a scam to get you to sell more stuff. And then next thing you know, I won it. He goes, oh, you did it. And he goes,
so
you didn't win them for two. I left him. I went without him. I was going.
That's so awesome. And so how have you built your business? How have you grown your Tyra Beauty business?
For me, my business is 100% built through my phone, through social media. In my first month, I probably did one in-home party and one vendor event, and I realized for me that was just too much because I didn't want to be away from, my family. I already work a full-time job. So just automatically I play on my phone and Facebook and stuff anyway. So I just have a routine that I just post through Instagram, Facebook, online parties, and I just build relationships with people. And I do live videos and just fun things like that and pictures. And it just kind of happens. It's just grown and developed into this real business.
That's so awesome. And so I'm glad that you said that, you work a full-time job. So you work this business around your other job, right?
Yes. And I used to have a second job, but, I stopped doing it because of the baby. And really, I have not had to go back to that, So I've just been relying on the extra money that I've been getting from Tyra Beauty.
Yeah, and that's really fantastic. And what are your big goals for your Tyra Beauty business?
I would love to continue to promote. Of course, I want to go to Mexico, and every future Kiss My Fat Beach trip.
Yeah.
But I just, want to continue to grow to be at the top of the ranks, top leaders. So.
And what does that look like for you and your family financially? Is there something that you want to be sure that you can do for your family, for your kids?
Yeah, I just want to continue to provide for them. Earlier this month, last month, November 3rd, my husband passed away unexpectedly, and, we did everything 50-50. And, of course, the first shock was my other half is gone, and then I was like, how in the world am I going to take care of two kids financially by myself? Daycare, is more than our rent. And I just kind of went in this frantic, crisis mode of how are we going to survive? What are we going to do? Da, da, da. And that's just really, I think, pushed me even harder this past month. And that's how I paid for daycare. I didn't have to go into savings or anything like that this past month. And Tyra Beauty paid for daycare for my kids, and I didn't have to worry.
Your strength is so inspirational, Monica, and I just want to share with everybody who's listening that you had your biggest month with Tyra Beauty ever in the same month that you lost your husband, which says a lot about you as a person, but also a lot about the support that this community does give. And can you share a little bit about your experience with the Tyra Beauty community and how that's had an impact on you too?
Personally, this has this has been the hardest month of my life. But to have this, it's not just a business, but to have this community of women to reach out to me and to check in on me and make sure I'm doing okay, and to get a card from headquarters, saying their condolences. It's not just a company, that you guys actually do care. And I feel like I can message anybody in my Tyra Beauty family and be like, I'm struggling, I need help. And I think anybody would be there to talk to me and, support me and stuff. And it's more than a business. It really is a community of strong women and men. And we just build each other up.
Yeah.
I really don't know, not just financially, how I would have got through this month without you guys.
Oh, well, we love you so much, Monica. So let me ask you a question. What would you say to anybody who's listening who is on the fence about becoming a beauty tanner or isn't sure if they should join? What would you tell them?
Just do it. Just do it. I always tell everybody, worst case scenario, you get amazing makeup for a great price. Best case scenario, you have fun, you make new friends, and then you make money, which is always like a cherry on top. Sorry, my baby's crying.
That's okay.
But,
I think one of the things that's so awesome about this business is that you are doing this call, which is a business call, it's a work call, and you have the luxury of having your babies with you. And so we were talking earlier today, and I was actually happy, when you said I'm worried that they're gonna make noise. I was like, no, like that's a good thing because it shows people that you can do this business from anywhere and work it around your life. And so tell your daughter I say thank you.
And that's literally what I do. I do everything around them. When I have a free second, that really means I'm putting on a post or doing a video or some craziness around here.
So before we let everybody get back to their evenings and you put your little girls to bed, is there anything else that you would like to say to anybody who's listening tonight?
I mean, really, I say just go for it. Take the leap. It's really worth it. If you're ever doubting yourself, it's all about, I think, pushing your limits and pushing past your fears and doing things that you never did I know, like, I could, like, one, do makeup, but to actually, sell makeup, and I don't even consider I sell it. I just share it. I love it, and then people see that I love it. So if you just share your excitement, you're automatically going to succeed in this business. It's impossible not to.
Well, I love that, and you're like I said, your strength and your joyous voice and your determination to keep moving forward is really inspirational, Monica. And to everybody else who's listening, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your Friday evening to join us, and thank you so much, Monica, for sharing your story. And if any of what we have said is even remotely appealing to you, I encourage you to talk to your beauty tainer to learn more, or go to Tyra.com, and we would be happy to welcome you as part of the Tyra Beauty family and community. So, Monica, give big hugs and squeezes and kisses to those girls for me, and thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a great night.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good night.
Bye.